going on with everybody? I just wanted to talk about some refurbished products and how great it is to be able to get technology affordably, or affordable, I guess, would be a better way to say it. So, as an example, I got a MacBook. It's a late 2008 model, and I purchased it from Amazon, and it's in really good condition for $112. It was 105, and then it was $7 in shipping. So yeah, it's a pretty good deal. Um, and it runs Lion, but I think I can upgrade it to El Capitan, so I'm gonna try doing that. But yeah, it works really good. It's pretty fast. It comes with 2 gigs of RAM. It's a 160 gig hard drive, which is, I think, probably more than enough space. Maybe for some people you might need a little bit more. But the cool thing is you can customize it. It goes up to 6 gigs of RAM, and the hard drive, I think you can put probably up to, I'd say, maybe a terabyte in there if you really wanted to. But yeah, it's really cool because a lot of the newer Macs and stuff, from what I was seeing from other people on YouTube, is they were saying they're not upgradable. So it's really cool that this one is upgradable, because I think they stopped doing that in 2014 or 15 or something like that, to where you can't upgrade them anymore. But yeah, and especially as a blind person using voiceover, and things like that, it works really good. It's extremely fast. It's my first Mac computer I've owned. I've only seen them like in elementary a little bit. I remember seeing them, or using them, but it's really cool, that you can get technology really affordable now. I remember the first laptop I got from Windows when I was 15. It was like, I think it was like $2,000, and it was like an HP one. It was pretty expensive, but, and people like to say that some of the Macs are really pricey, but as far as maybe hardware and software, they might be a little bit, but I think it's how they integrate together is what makes it worth the value, I think. And I think that's why they hold a much higher value than a lot of Windows PCs, because I've only used Windows up until recently. I mostly use my iPhone as well, but I'm not biased. I've used Android as well too, and I used to use Ubuntu. Ubuntu is really good too, but with Ubuntu, it's awesome because you can run it on a lot of older hardware, and they have different flavors and distros and stuff like that. But anyways, getting back to the MacBook, it's a 13-inch screen. It has a stereo speakers, a webcam, stuff like that. The webcam, I think that's pretty useful in a way, if you wanted to maybe do OCR or something like that. I'm not sure if you can do that on those MacBooks or not, but it's really cool. And the other thing I don't like is with the newer Macs, they got rid of the MagSafe charger, which I didn't understand what that was until I got this one. But it's where it connects through a magnet. instead of having to plug it in a certain way, it just connects through a magnet. And I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a cool concept. I don't think it's needed, but it's I guess more of a gimmick if you think about it. But yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, a lot of refurbished products are really cool. And then the Apple Watch as well. I got that refurbished. My wife got that for 188 instead of paying. I think it would be like at least 300 now, because I know they started off at 350, but it's the 38 millimeter one, which some people think it's kind of small, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is, and I don't have like gigantic arms, but I mean it fits pretty good for me. And then the bands and stuff like that. There's a lot of different watch bands you can put on there and stuff like that, but yeah, it's really interesting how technology can go from expensive to, to almost ultra cheap, I guess. But yeah, anyways, just wanted to talk about all kinds of different refurbished options you can get, and people that say they can't get a Mac. If you're willing to get something that may be slightly outdated, or you don't really care about the latest upgrade, refurbished is the way to go, I think. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a good one.